I'm Ashley.
And I'm Sadie. Per usual, we're actually short today, but we're all just absolutely insanely busy, and she's out here trying to be a doctor, so.
Mm-hmm. So you get the
Fancy
squirrels.
pants. Yay! Welcome back to another squirrely episode of the Misfits Pod. It's officially spooky season. It's October 2nd. Is it first? Second? First. First. I work night, so my today is tomorrow, which is also yesterday.
Okay, so it's going to be one of those days. Awesome.
No, I had coffee and I've had 2 meals in, so I feel like I've got 2.25 brain cells firing right now.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm
I'm just
Jesus.
here. I'm so tired today.
I think it's like kind of starting to get into like a little bit of that like fall like
The cozy weather.
Yes.
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 Just open up the windows with that nice cool breeze.
Oh, except it's been like
Huddle up and I know.
freaking
I don't
80,
even.
90 humid in Iowa again. We had
Those stupid little black bugs from hell.
Yeah, it's if you're in the Midwest or like especially like Iowa, they're like the little like no-see-ums or whatever, like the little
They're actually the minute pirate bugs.
whatever they are. They pee acid and it's awful and it makes you angry to be outside.
It makes you a master karate person outside.
Yes, you look like you're one of those like it's like crackhead on the corner just
Yeah.
out here. We had races over this weekend and like I was like and like race gear like we had like the long sleeves and pants, so I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. And then as soon as I took my gear off and I was like, oh no, this is actually atrocious out here. And like we were surrounded by like the cornfield, so it's just like swarms of them in the air.
They're terrible.
Awful. Like I said, it literally like makes me mad to be outside because like it hurts.
Hey, I'm glad I don't smoke anymore. Like last year, I feel like it wasn't to the point where I wouldn't go outside to smoke.
Yeah.
This year, I'd be nope, not worth it. If I still smoked, I'd be like, no, that cigarette is not worth it right now. So I'm just gonna.
Actually, this is how I quit.
Yeah.
Just gonna do it during black bug season.
Yeah. I'm so glad I don't. They have been terrible this year.
They're just, I think they're just bad in general. It's just awful. Plus, it's like harvest time right now, so they're
great.
just.
I love seeing the combines going.
You don't have to deal with it now.
No, but I still love to see it though. I love it. I don't know what it is about it, but that haze that you get from the corn dust and then into the sunset, I'm like,
see,
Iowa's beautiful.
See, I look at that and I'm like, this is why I can't breathe and
This is how I die.
Claw my face off because my allergies are so bad.
Well, I mean, my allergies get bad too, but yeah, I think it's a beautiful sight. I love seeing the combines going and
it's nice at like sunset. It's super pretty. As long as I'm like, I don't know if you guys can hear my one toddler swinging in the back.
Probably
through a door in another room. Yeah, but as long as I'm like inside, I'll look at it from like behind the glass, and I'm like, oh, that's very pretty. But as soon as I step out, the little devil bugs and then allergies, and I'm like, this is actually why I hate it here.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. It's super satisfying, like watching them work the rows, though. It's like that, like it's almost like when you're like vacuuming clean lines.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love a clean floor. I love a clean floor.
Yeah, but yeah, I see them like work the rows.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's so satisfying to watch. I love watching combines running.
We've either lost half of our viewers that are not viewers, listeners. You know.
Yeah, listeners.
People. That aren't in the Midwest and have absolutely no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. Or California. They thought, the wrap that goes around hay bales, the white wrap.
Oh, okay.
Some Californians thought that's how we make marshmallows because it looks like an oversized. I'm not kidding.
Where was this at?
Yeah, I saw it online. It was a gal from California.
See, I don't know if that's like a California specific thing. I think that's just like some people just don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't know how corn was picked. They didn't know what a combine was.
That is a little bit more understandable. Like if you're not in like a rural or like farming or you know what I mean, like.
Well, but still,
area.
I feel like they should be taught that in school. Like, where does food come from?
There's a lot of people though that. Yeah.
Well, it's like I don't mean to bring politics into this, but they think that the illegals are picking our crops. I'm like, do you guys not know that combines exist? And
It's so much more efficient.
like,
Maybe detasseling. I can see like more of like detasseling. Did you ever detassel in high school?
hell no. I was too involved in sports, and I had a job.
See, I would go. Yeah, well, I did sports, so we would go. I only did it for one summer, mostly because I'm extremely allergic to corn.
I think
So that
most
was
people
just
do it for a summer.
yeah. If you kept going though, like you could make like the more summers you did it in a row, like you would get like higher like ranks or
bonus.
positions and
Yeah.
bonuses. So you could make like some pretty decent money detasseling.
For being a young pup.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it the one summer, and it was like just atrociously early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go like detassel all day, and then I would have practice, and then a lot of times then I would like work like that evening,
Mm-hmm.
like a shift at like Pizza Hut or wherever I was at the time. But yeah, I just remember like it was hot. My whole body was just in hives the entire summer. Those, okay, when I say I have like allergies to corn, like I'm not like oh like I'm allergic. No, I break out in hives and my whole body burns and itches. It's so bad.
How do you get along in fall? Like, do you just put yourself in a bubble and stick yourself inside for the rest of the fall season, or what?
It's like a love-hate thing. I love fall. It's my favorite season. I wish that fall weather was all the time. Just like after the corn is out of the field, then that's when I thrive.
Oh, I love it all. Except for
That's when I thrive.
the demon bugs.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, detassellings. It was hard. Like it was hard.
Mm.
I didn't wear gloves the first couple days, and my hands were just like
Well, that's a
just
dumb idea.
oh my god, they were tore up.
Yeah.
Tore up. I wore gloves after that, and I had to wear like long sleeves and long pants and like a little like rash guard on my neck.
Yeah. I can see that.
Anyway, today's topic.
First side tangent.
No, before we get into our topic, I was gonna talk about. We talked a little bit off air, and we ended last episode with some books and book recommendations.
Oh, yeah. You told me about this before we started, and I already forgot.
So it's all right. It's our brains. I said 2.5 brain cells, so should be the expectation.
Apparently, I'm on just half a brain cell. So
Well, there's 3.
yeah, there's 3 total.
No, so I started reading. So I took a small break from my smut world. I started reading The Troop. It's I'm not gonna remember the name of the author. I'm so bad at names. I should have looked before. But it's like a kind of like a spooky thriller, not like horror, because like it's not like bloody gory, but it's just like a scary sci-fi kind of.
Let's see.
It's really good.
The Troop, 2014 horror novel by Canadian author Craig Davidson, follows a scout troop on a weekend camping trip into the Canadian wilderness. Scoutmaster Tim Riggs leads the boys on this annual 3-day tradition, but this year, an unexpected intruder stumbles upon their campsite. The intruder brings with them a bioengineered nightmare, an inexplicable horror that spreads faster than fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's pretty good. It's not.
I thought I'd help you.
Thank you. It's so much better than I could have done. Cause I'm so bad. Like movies and books, like I am the worst at describing them. Like it's super good. Don't listen to how I'm describing it, because I will not do it justice, and it sounds awful. But if you look it up, and it's good. Anyway, yeah. So I've been reading that one, and it's like a nice like change. I haven't really read. I got into like kind of spooky, scary horror ones, really.
Mm-hmm.
I like Stephen King a lot, so I feel like it's kind of like has like some of his vibe to it. But the way the author writes, like it's very like just
Like detailed and
yes, yeah, it's really really good. I've been enjoying it so far. I'll probably move back onto smut after this, but I did start Fourth Wing. Yes, Fourth Wing. I started that one as well. That one's like a fantasy dragon rider Kingdom War.
You should become a book author. It's beautiful.
Okay, most people out there know what, or I've at least heard of Fourth Wing. Like, it's one of like the more craze books. It's kind of older now, I guess, but anyway, super good. So I'm reading that and The Troop for some little spook. It's spooky season.
And you talked about movies. Since it is spooky season, we'll just dive right into 2 of my questions. Okay. For movies.
I'm not going to know the title.
Movies. No. Do you like fiction or nonfiction scary movies better? Like what gets you going faster? Like scary wise?
I think I'm pretty basic as far as like like the paranormal ones. Obviously, like I think they just bring like that creep factor. Because like a lot of them are like the based on true events or whatever, where they are or not. Like,
are you talking about like the Paranormal Activity movies?
well, like those, well, that like genre, like the more like the paranormal, like that, like spooky.
Okay.
Like for me, those I think have a higher fear factor because of possibility of like they could be more. No, okay, not that like it or Freddy Krueger, stuff like that. Like that stuff is like your classic scary, but like the paranormal, like because it borders that like could maybe happen, could maybe actually be real. Like I think that makes it scarier because it's just like more of that possibility. But as far, I don't know, I listen to like a lot of true crime and stuff, so I don't know. I mean,
it doesn't like scare you as much anymore.
No, true crime really doesn't. I don't know, what humans do in real life is far worse than anything a screen person's ever gonna come up with. So
yeah, I suppose. Yeah, true crime doesn't do anything for me either. Just because people are just
you were like I saw like murder documentary or like a good like true crime podcast. Done. You got me. I'm hooked. I'll sit there and watch it. Like that's what I drive. I drive around work, listening to my little like murder podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, if anyone ever like hears the background on any of my cam footage, it's just not gonna.
Well, I mean, it would be understandable. You kind of are in the field.
Educational purposes.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, you have to disclose that everywhere these days.
Yeah.
I like the Conjuring movies. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, that is because like
the fiction.
Again, like.
Well, actually, some of it's fiction, some of it's non-fiction.
See, that's what I mean. Like, it's the paranormal side. Like, it's just so much.
Like, it's real, but it's not.
Yeah.
But, like, the Nun movies, I mean, they're based back in Romania, like, 1950s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't disclose that it's based on true events. Because it was so long ago. It's based on, like, a legend or whatever. But they make it, like...
They make it
so far-fetched.
Yeah.
But real.
Mm-hmm.
But then the actual Conjuring and a couple Annabelle movies are based off true events. It's like...
Yeah.
That's just scary.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, those are ones that I'm like... Because they just could be... Maybe.
Yeah. If I saw the Nun in real life... Woohoo.
Oh, dude,
I'm running. I am going to run as fast as I can. That's going to be the only time you're going to see me sprinting for my life.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever shared... I'm fairly positive I have not shared this story on air.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you've never seen The Nun.
Oh, no. Yeah, I watched that one.
Oh, okay.
Because there's... Is there 2 or 3 of them out now? Nuns?
2.
Just 2, okay. I knew there was at least 2. I didn't know if they did a 3rd one or not.
They can definitely hear it now.
My youngest is just having the time of her life out there. I think she's playing with the farm stuff. Anyway, no, speaking of The Nun, I was like, when I was fairly new, so this is years and years and years and years ago, we were looking for someone, and we had to go through and build and clear a church, and it was like...
So somebody was, like, hiding?
Well, we were trying to find them, and that was, like... We were just trying to clear it just to rule out that they were in there. Because, like, a lot of churches, like, they don't lock their doors and stuff. And,
weird.
Yeah, it was awful. It was, like, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were going through, like, searching this, like, just dark church, and I'm like, the whole time I'm going through, and I was like, this is how every scary movie ever starts. As we're just going through, and like you're using your flashlights, and you had to go down like in the basement, which is where they store like all of their like stuff. So I have like the different Christmas decorations, and like I'm like going down there, and I was like, I hate everything about what's happening. It was awful, awful, awful.
Absolutely not. I feel like churches at night would be scarier than a cemetery. Absolutely not.
It is, cause like it's a whole like, and then you freak yourself out like even further, and it was just dumb. And I'm going through, and I'm just like, you're supposed to be like the one saving people, and you're searching this freaking church basement, just like low-key scared shitless.
No.
Me and my partner got out, and we both were like, never again.
Absolutely not.
If they're in there, you know what? They're gonna be in there till morning. So that's how that's gonna go.
I don't even like churches during the daytime.
It was just yeah, man. It was that, or in like abandoned buildings. I've had to search for too many like abandoned buildings and like farm places and stuff. Awful. Even if like you're like, man, there's like 1% chance that there's actually gonna be someone here, or like the person we're looking for is here. But it's that 1% chance, and then like you just spook yourself out the whole time. So like you like turn corners, and like there's one, we get called for like alarm call at this one building all the time, and you round a corner, there's a freaking mirror that's like on the wall. You would think by now we would all be well aware that that mirror's there, and it gets us every single time. Every single time. Like you turn the corner, and all of a sudden you see your reflection, like, oh Jesus.
I mean, that's happened to me before, and I've punched the mirror. I may have broken it, but...
That's why we need to do another haunted house. I don't know if you guys listening, if you guys are like big haunted house people, or I used to go every year with my dad. We'd go to at least one haunted house when I was growing up. Like that was like our thing. And where I'm from, they used to have like one of like the best in the state. I don't know if they still... if it's still open or not. I want to say it's closed now.
Oh.
But they would like win awards and stuff. Like it was pretty legit.
Really?
Yeah. There's one in Omaha I want to try and go to.
Scary Acres.
No, well that one does look good. But it's down kind of like by Old Market area.
So this is a different one I haven't been to.
Yeah, it's the. I can't think of what it's called. I see it it's right there by the one ice cream shop, Ted and Wally's.
Never heard of it. I don't go to Omaha very often. I don't like Omaha. I think their streets are stupid.
I like Old Market in Omaha. I like
That's
Old
the
Market.
only place I will go to. Is in the zoo.
Yeah, but it's right down in that area by like Old Market. It's like kitty corner from that Ted and Wally's ice cream shop. Anyway, I want to try and go to haunted house this year, and they have that haunted artifacts museum that's right there.
Yeah, I wonder if we can.
We'd like make like a day of it.
I know.
Almost like an afternoon, like we can like, cause you usually have clients in the morning.
Usually, yeah. Cause I don't. I just have the two boys Wednesday nights after school.
Yeah, one of these like weekdays. A weekday would, but I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know. Anyway,
a non-busy day.
Yes, we'll have to go like do the haunted artifacts thing, and then like a haunted house or girls trip.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it leads me to my next question. Okay. 3 OG scary movies. Which one's your favorite? Nightmare on Elm Street?
Okay.
Halloween?
Okay.
Or Friday the 13th?
Elm Street.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a Freddy Krueger girl? Ugh.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I never really got into, like the Jason or any of that. I don't know.
Halloween.
Freddy Krueger just scared the shit out of me.
He scared the shit out of my college best friend, Jocelyn. She hates Freddy Krueger.
Or, I think the first scary movie that I ever remember seeing,
Here we go.
Yeah. I can feel all of the judgment. All of the judgment.
Mine was Pumpkinhead. That was my first ever scary movie.
Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the scarecrow. God dang it.
Jeepers Creepers?
Yes, there you go.
Oh, girl.
Everyone is sitting there screaming at me, Jeepers Creepers. It was only the one. I don't think I've ever seen the whole movie because when I was like, man, I was little when I saw the first scene because my cousin was watching it, my older cousin, and I was not supposed to be watching it, and I definitely snuck in there and was. But it was like, I think it's like the beginning scene, like with the bus, where like the bus gets stalled.
Oh, that's
like,
the second one.
Is it?
What? It ain't that old.
I don't.
What? Are you? Yeah, that would be Jeepers Creepers too. Ain't no way it's that old. Is it really?
It's gotta
Are
be.
we that old?
Because I was only like maybe 10. Old enough that I should not have been watching it. I watched all of like 10 minutes of it and then I never.
What? Back in 03?
Yeah.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
Yep. Yeah, because that's what I said. Like that, like straight up traumatized me. And I, to this day, have never watched start to finish any of the Jeepers Creepers because I think like it's just like core traumatized me. Core traumatized.
What?
Can't do it. My one friend would always drive me to the Saw movies.
Oh, those are more gory than scary though.
Yeah, and it was I used to be able to do them no problem. It didn't, and like the gore stuff doesn't really bother me. But as I've gotten older with like work and stuff, I just can't. I'm like, no, because there's just some of it. I'm like, I've seen, smelt, heard that in real life, and I just don't care to watch it on the screen. It's not so much like, I don't know, like it just, yeah, some of that kind of makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
But just because like, this is, sorry, everyone out there, but like I just know what it like smells like, and I'm like,
Well,
like,
I'm sure it would be like a trigger for you.
yeah. Well, like not without like, sometimes I hate that word, but it's just I just don't care. Like the Saw movies, like they're good. Like if you actually sit down and think about like the whole plot, like of all of them, and like the time, and like, I'm sorry, but genius it took that kid to like, horribly scary genius. It took for that kid to like make that series, and the fact that they all literally
Connected, yeah,
is wild. Like it is cinematically, it's fantastic. Like that's very fantastic.
Because there's 10 of them now.
I don't know how many there are.
I think there's
but
10.
I know like the originals, and I don't know because I haven't seen any of like the newer ones.
Girl.
But I know like the original ones, like they did all like.
They still all intertwined.
He took a lot of time to make sure that the last one he did linked to the first one. Like the first one linked to the last one. So it wasn't like they were taking like the end ones and like forcing them to link.
Yeah.
No, like he had stuff in them, and I don't know. It's super cool. Plus, I think it was like a college freshman that made those actually, which is wild. I don't know if that's true. I think I read that online somewhere.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
But I think it was a younger kid that, or I shouldn't say kid, younger guy.
I feel like you would almost have to be somewhat like psychotic to come up with half of that shit. Like who comes up with a headgear that rips your mouth in half? Who comes up with that? Somebody who's sadistic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to know what that guy dreams about.
Nothing great. It can't be. Can you imagine being his college roommate? What you working on? Nothing.
Just killing people. Just torturing them. Absolutely torturing them.
You know, I do always wonder though, like, it would be super interesting to just delve into like this, like the mind, like the psychosis of some of like the horror writers, or like the like legit like horror movie, not like your super cheesy like B freaking slice and dice, but you know what I mean, like the legit
like, James Wan,
solid, yes, like legit solid like writers and directors, stuff like that. Like
James Wan will always be
like how does your mind come up with some of that? Like, man,
like, is it something that you just dream about?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
I was gonna say, I feel like that'd be terrible. You'd be living in your own nightmare.
But I'm always curious, like how, or like if you take like some of them and like compare some of their stuff to like real known like serial killers.
Yeah.
That'd be wild. Like I'm listening to the one podcast I'm listening to right now is they're doing Ed Gein, and I think it's because Netflix is getting ready to release their like recreation of like Ed Gein, which they used Charlie Hunnam for Ed Gein, and I'm like, man, you can't do that.
I don't know who this person is. I know who Charlie is, but not this Ed person.
What?
Yeah.
I hope everyone listening is now screaming at you instead.
That's fine. I could care less.
He's like one of like the original like he's oh my just like he's original inspiration for like Norman Bates, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course I can't think of any of the other major ones, Kill Bill, stuff like that. Like,
like he's a director?
No, Ed Gein was a real person.
Oh, okay.
He's like
Ed
one of like I don't know like the
Gein.
OG serial killers. Like he made all like the skin suits and
known as a butcher of
lampshade
Plainfield
people.
And the Plainfield Ghoul, was an American serial killer and body snatcher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he made like suits out of
out of Wisconsin.
people. Yeah.
1957. Ew. Oh.
Yeah, he's a. Anyway, that's the documentary. I'm. Where the one podcast is going over him right now.
Initially found unfit to stand trial and confined to a mental health facility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but if you kill somebody, you're not unfit for trial. You murdered. You murder and torture.
Yeah. This is totally just not our audience base. That's fine. Whatever. It's spooky season. It is what it is.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, he did some just off the wall. So I wonder if like some of the people get like their inspiration from like real life people like that, because like Ed Gein's the one that like so like the Texas Chainsaw, like he's the one. Ed Gein actually made a mask out of someone's face and would like wear it. Yeah, like just so I wonder if like maybe it's like some of that. But anyway, I would be curious to see some of these writers and directors and stuff, like you take like their minds and you put them next to like the real life serial killers and like stuff like that, and like is there like any similarity? Like, you know what I mean? This
like they think it, they just don't do it.
Yeah, like what is the difference between this person writing all this down compared to the person that actually then takes the action and goes out and is doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Not the one, they're not like copying the writer's actions, but like, you know, the difference between Ed Gein and the person who made Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it would just be my like psychology
like
interest.
what the similarities would be as far as the brain
Yeah.
function goes. Like if two people didn't,
and like thought
you
patterns
and
me, and like
what
what
if
is,
you were the serial killer,
Yeah.
and I was the writer.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about you. You didn't know me at all.
Yeah.
Like
what is the difference,
Yeah.
or what makes action compared to pen and paper?
Yeah.
And I think I don't always come back to like nature
I mean,
versus
obviously, one of them's going to be a little more psychotic, actually, following through with the killings.
Yeah.
But
it's like, is it like that nature versus nurture, or is it like it takes a triggering event, or is it just opportunity versus no opportunity? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so. That's why I like true crime podcasts. Which is none of our listener base, so that's just fantastic. Hi, hello, welcome to October Squirrel episode.
Yeah. I mean, we could get started on today's topic.
Yes.
Supposed to be
today's topic. Yeah. But if you guys know, or like you guys have some more insight, like I love like the psychology and how people's brains work, and it's always like super interesting. Especially like kind of more that line, like
the morbid
side
of
which
the
also
brain.
That's a really good, if you're looking for true crime podcast, morbid is fantastic. And
that's
also
a legit thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also they do like a whole bunch. They do true crime, They do like listener stories. They do a little bit like spooky paranormal stuff. Like they've covered like a bunch of different like witch stuff.
That's my alley.
Yeah, like ghost stuff. Like it's really cool. Like they're really good. And then I like Red Handed a lot too, but they're super British, so it's like fun to listen to.
See, I don't like the accent.
They're like they are British.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. It's not my thing.
It's funny because they'll go through like some of the stuff they talk about, and they're like, they'll say something, or like, well, if you're an American, that makes no sense to you, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but carry on.
Just keep talking, please.
Yes, I will listen.
I mean, if they were Scottish or Irish, that would be a different story for me.
I like Australian. I'm down for some Australian.
No.
So that's why, like Tom Hardy, people don't realize like he's super super British, and I was like, if you could just tell me bedtime stories every night, that'd be fantastic.
I like to listen to Matthew McConaughey. Back when I listened to that stuff.
He's got a very good, like engaging
It's
voice.
soothing.
Yes.
And
like,
Bob Ross. I could listen to Bob Ross all day.
Yeah, Bob Ross.
I love me some Bob Ross.
Happy little trees.
Yes. Oh, man. I could listen to him all day.
Shoot.
Anywho.
Okay, today's topic. Do's and don'ts of stage presence, stage package, competing, routines, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
We talk about some actual fitness stuff now.
Yeah.
Fitness.
After, what, a half hour in or something? Yeah, close, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Not surprised. So, all of you that actually care to listen about, health and fitness and not spooky, weird stuff.
Yeah.
Do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
So we talked about this before a little bit in one of our first episodes. But I think it's always nice to kind of come back and like revisit it because it is always changing. It is always evolving. Bodybuilding is constantly evolving, constantly changing as far as like you look at like some like the original posing, original routines, original categories even compared to what they are now. Wildly different. World's different. So it is nice to kind of just keep up on it, revisit that topic and depending on where you're at, what judges you're in front of, what show you're in, stuff like that, like it is all what organization you're in. It is all very different. And like I said, it is always changing. And you definitely don't want to be the one that's up there. It's kind of cringy. So we had this topic discussion between the three of us off air within the last couple days. And I know it's like towards the end of the season now, but posing routine stuff like that, you need to keep up on it. Like that is, your posing can make or break your placing in your show. You can have the best package, but if you can't present it, you're not going to be rewarded for it. You cannot have the best package, but if you can present better, chances are you'll probably place and score better. So it's very, very important. And I think that during the off season or improvement season, whatever you want to call it, fluffy season, not shredded, iced and diced season, I think almost like the posing and stuff like that is even more important because it's like your body looks so much different, and if you can pose it and make it look good 20, 30, 40 pounds heavier, when you are cut down, like you're going to be primed in and ready. It's also like muscle memory. The more you do it, the easier it is.
I recommend posing every day. Every day. Transitions especially.
Yes, transitions, and if you're in one of the categories, like for me, figure, figure's all I know, but you have to like contort your body, and like people don't realize, like especially the side pose, like how much you're contorted and twisted and angled, and not keeping up on that stretching and that mobility, like it goes away. I'm super guilty of that. Like I can tell I haven't been working on like my twist mobility as much because when I get in my side pose, it is really tight right now. So I definitely need to be up on that a little bit more, and I can tell my hamstrings when I do my back pose are super tight right now too. So stretching mobility for those posing, super important. And like you said, the more you do it, the easier it is. The easier it is to get into those, and the less cringe you're gonna look on stage.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's gonna be a lot of the heeled divisions. So fit model, bikini, wellness, figure, and fitness. A lot of what I see is you look like a robot.
Yes.
Like you don't flow, your arms
Yeah.
are stiff, your legs are stiff, you're taking weird, awkward steps. And I've been competing for 11 years now. I have 9 shows under my belt, so I have a lot of experience, and I work at these shows, so I see a lot, and I hear a lot from judges.
Mm-hmm.
My advice to those that are in the division, and I'm also a posing coach as well, I've had many clients. Start with no shoes. Barefoot. With transitions.
Just get it down.
Yep. Get down your footing. And then tiptoes. Work on it with your tiptoes. And then transverse into heels.
And if you're not used to heels, you're not someone who, like, is blessed and walks gracefully in heels, if you don't practice walking in your heels, and not just regular heels, like, you need to be practicing and walking in your stage heels, because they are different than
They
regular heels.
fucking hurt.
And yes, they're
They're
very
not
uncomfortable. And a lot of times they're kind of high. If you're not used to and comfortable in walking in them, it shows. Like, you
look like Clydesdale.
Yes. And that was something when I first started, I kind of struggled with a little bit. Like, I like heels. I don't wear them as much as I would like to, because I'm already tall as shit. So I wear heels, and it puts me well over 6 foot. Which my husband's tall, so that's fine now. But, like, I would be super self-conscious beforehand, so I wouldn't wear heels a lot, even though I like to. So for me, learning to walk gracefully and, like, pretty in a bikini in heels is different than, like, a pair of jeans in heels. Like, it shows everything, every weird, awkward, misstep, and, like you said, like, you don't want to look like a Clydesdale. You also don't want to have, like, that, like, awkward, Bambi, especially, like, when you're spinning, like, your transitions, like, it's easy to get tied up.
Yeah.
Even me, like, in my last show, and I practice my posing, and I wear my heels and stuff like that, but, like, gotta take into factor, one, you're super depleted, you're super, super nervous, you're getting in front of a stage, like, or in front of people on a stage. Even me, who practiced, I still had a misstep on my one transition, and you have to be able to just keep going with it and not let it ruin everything. Like, you would know more than me as far as that, but, like, the judges aren't going to dock you if you have a little stumble. Like,
No.
It happens. Like, this isn't the Olympia. They're not expecting you to be absolutely flawless, perfect. Like, don't let a little misstep, like, then just trash the rest of your posing. Like, just keep going. Like, it happens. Like, laugh it off. Like, oh, shit, like.
Yeah, they're not going to dock you for misstepping or fumbling or tripping or whatever. They might laugh at you. But...
Yeah, but, like, laugh at yourself. Like, just play it off. Like, it's literally not the end of the world. You're not going to get docked on points on it.
No.
It's, it's not going to make or break your placing. If you have a little stumble or a little misstep. Like, it's just not. So, like, don't let it. Which is so much easier said than done. But, like, when I did it, I just made an awkward face, and I was like, oh shit. I laughed.
I did that.
Yeah, like, I laughed. I saw them laugh, and I was like, I'm just going to,
just keep it moving.
Continue on, and whatever. Like, don't let it be cringe. Like, the more you make it cringe, the more it is. And then that's when you're going to kind of, I think, get in that trouble of, it might dock you. As far as, like, your presentation. But, shit, there was a girl, like, I've seen a whole bunch of, like, girls in nationals, like, they misstep, even, like, at the Olympia and pro levels, like, it literally happens. And, like, some surfaces, like, and if you're not used to walking on different surfaces, like, that can also trip you up, like, you can stumble, like,
yeah, like,
it
when
happens.
fitness came out, they had the rubber mats that women were not used to walking on, and you can tell that they were struggling with those heels, because the fitness mats, they're soft and squishy.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like, you're, like, a little bit of pencil that you're walking in.
Yeah.
In, so.
I honestly am very against that, because you could easily roll a flipping ankle.
Yeah.
Like, I'm against that. I don't like that at all. I mean, I can understand having it out for the fitness girls. Completely understand.
Pull it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take very long. Which, And I guess that's not an issue I guess I've ever run into or experienced or seen. I don't think it happens a lot, but like I wouldn't want to walk on like essentially a wrestling mat like
No.
in heels.
Absolutely not.
I struggle enough on hardwood. Okay,
Yeah, no.
my long ass bambi legs.
I'm glad we don't run into that at the regional level.
Yeah.
And I don't think they do it. Well, I guess the day that I competed at nationals, there were no fitness that day.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of like your good promoters, like I think they're conscious of that, so shouldn't have to be too much of an issue. But yeah. Anyway, with that, make sure you're posing, make sure your mobility, because it does translate. So with posing, for I guess I don't know if you want to do like women specific or men specific. Like, what would you say? Because you work the shows more, and you have like the behind the scenes conversation with the judges, so you're getting more of their feedback. Trending right now, like what would you say the biggest thing that like people are doing that they don't need to be doing, and vice versa?
Yeah.
What is something judges want to see more of that people aren't doing?
So speaking from our shows, I'm gonna pick on men's physique because they always get picked on at our shows. First thing I'm gonna say is do your research, because a lot of the things that you should not be doing are natty competitors who have competed at OCB, NAMBF, NGA, all those natural organizations. Now, those organizations allow you to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, different organizations, different federations, all that stuff have different posing requirements and standards. So like you were just saying, make sure whatever you're competing in, that you know what those are, because so that you don't get docked for doing incorrect posing, stuff like that.
Yeah. So on NPC's website, they have a rules tab. Always read the rules, because men's physique, at every show, somebody flexes. Men's physique, you do not throw a bicep flex, you do not throw a side tricep, side chest, none of that. You will get docked. No matter what. And they will call you out mid-show if you're doing your individual and you throw a bicep flex. Our judges will call you out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the absolute don't. Men's classic. Advice. Not so much a no-no, but advice when they tell you to do a favorite classic pose. Don't hit a back pose. Hit a front pose. Judges want to see you up front.
That's going to show off way more of your physique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the back pose, you're just showing off your back. Don't do a back pose. And I don't know how many male listeners we have, but that's my advice, and that's what I have heard judges talk about, is that they want to see a front pose for the favorite classic pose.
I would say almost for even like some of the bigger classes as well. Like when you think like your most muscular stuff like that, I would say that as well. Like probably do a front pose.
Well, most muscular is a front pose.
Yeah. I don't know if they could do back or not for those, for most muscular. No. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't do man. Obviously,
It's
I don't
the
do
crab.
mans. Well, yeah, I know, but like, isn't there different variations of most muscular you can do, or is it all just crab?
Well, you got the crab. You can do the one chest with this. You can do the one out.
Okay.
Yeah, there's different variations, but it's all face forward.
All forward. See, there might be someone that doesn't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would hope that if you're in bodybuilding, you would know.
Well, yeah, but then you have people.
Men's bodybuilding.
Yeah. And then we kind of touched already for like kind of some of the girls ones, like don't have the super like robot stiff arms.
Yeah, that's a big one that I see.
Don't have Edward Scissorhands.
Yes.
Nice relaxed.
I would say Barbie hands.
Yes,
they have the Barbie hands.
Which and that is something you need to practice because it is easy when you're trying to twist and flex. Like, it is easy just to have that stiff, like, if you're not putting your hands in a ball, like, it's just natural to have them kind of like, yeah, Barbie stiff hand. So make sure you're really working it, because it is very, very obvious when you have someone who has a super stiff, uncomfortable Barbie hands next to someone who has the nice, relaxed, flowy hands. It looks awkward. It doesn't look good. Like,
yeah, it doesn't. It looks forced.
Yes.
And not, and I'm gonna say this lightly, you don't look comfortable.
Yes.
Which it's not comfortable even when you look comfortable. Posing is gonna make it or break it.
It hurts.
You're
Like,
either gonna look good or you're not gonna look good. There is no in between.
Yeah, if you're doing a super solid, like, just posing session, it's a workout. Like,
yeah,
it's hard. Like, I've done a few.
I work my clients.
Yeah.
Like, they hate me.
And I've done a few sessions with Sid Gillen, and by the end of it, like, I literally have, like, I have a pump going, like, to the point where, like, it's, like, red. You can see the blood pump. And, like, I'm, like, drenched with sweat. So when people say posing is easy or it's not hard, like, you need to do a solid posing session. Like, it's a workout. And you get to some of those bigger stages and they are going to work you. Like, you're not going to be up there for just a few seconds. They're not going to have you do a couple spins and call it. Like, especially for the overall, when it is live judging, they're having you move, hit a pose. They might shuffle, hit a pose. They might have you hold that pose because they're trying to narrow it down. Okay, who's got the posing endurance? Because that's what it's going to come down to, you know, if it's that close. So make sure you have it, because it's hard. And it sounds easy in theory until you're trying to hold, like, over your, like, in the figure, like, that, like, flex arch position. If your back is not on fire, you're probably not in the right position.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, everything
you're not
should be
firing your lower back.
screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure in your posing that it looks as comfortable as you could make it. You don't want it that super forced. And when you're practicing posing, make sure that you are taking pictures and videos from a lower position.
Preferably no socks, Sadie.
Well, first of all, look, I got big ass feet, okay?
No excuses.
That
That
is
is
my
just an
excuse.
excuse.
It makes them fit easier, and it's just easier for me to slide them on like that.
But do you wear socks on stage?
No, but my feet are also smaller.
You just said your feet were big.
Yeah, when I'm on stage, my feet are smaller. Do you know? Okay, I did not know that either. Like, you lose, like, all the fat in your feet pads.
Girl, I've
like,
been
people,
competing for 11 years.
Well, I know, but, like, people don't realize that, and, like, it hurts.
You lose about a half inch to possibly 2 inches of height.
Yes.
Because you're so water deprived.
Yeah, and you lose all the fat in the bottom of your feet and between all your joints and all that crap.
My feet are small anyway, so.
Anyway, I will die on my sock hill. When it gets closer, though, I think I did last year. I'll usually pull them and actually, like, strap them up and actually walk and all that stuff with them. In the off season, it's just a laziness. That's what it is. It sounds straight up lazy. It's mine are so tight too, and I probably just need to get the blow dryer out and work them in a little bit more, and they'd probably fit a lot better.
They're supposed to be tight. You don't want them falling off your feet.
Like, if I don't have socks, like, I can't get them on right now. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, like, if I don't have socks on, I cannot get them on.
Hang on, they're supposed to be tight.
No. Like, right now, if I don't have socks, I cannot get them on.
Well, if you pose with me and you schedule a session, you're not wearing socks. Sorry. To anybody out there. Sorry. You're gonna suffer that pain.
It's alright, my coach yells at me too. It is what it is.
Well, she knows.
When it gets closer, though, I do take them off. When I don't have to literally sit there and work up a sweat trying to fight to get them on.
Yeah. Another thing that I see is a lot of playing with your hair.
excessively
Yeah.
too much. Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna bring up a pro who made her wellness debut this year. I'm not gonna say who, but so she ended up winning and qualified for the Olympia. And in her individual routine, she was at her back pose and she was walking towards the back. She got set in her back pose again, but then it looked like she forgot to play with her hair, so she purposely went up and played with the hair and then went back to her back pose.
Oh, see, don't. That's like, because then it goes back to it looks forced and awkward.
Yes.
And it's one thing if, again, going back to like figure or fit or women's physique, like when you're going to show off your back, it is one thing to sweep and pull your hair.
You have to.
Yes,
it's a must.
Duncan's not here, but she can speak on like some of the bikini stuff. It is a little bit when you just kind of do like a little like they do their turn and they'll sweep and they're kind of like do like a flow to get their hair set, because I think in bikini you don't really want to show a lot of back, right?
You don't want to show your back at all.
So I think that's...
I still don't... I don't like it, though.
But, yeah, I think you'll get some of them, though, like the one you were just speaking on, where it looks too forced, and then it becomes distracting. Like, I think it comes down to whatever you're doing, you don't want it to be distracting.
And that's
to
where
your
I'm coming
physique.
from. Because I see it all the time. Like, it's...
Too much.
You force yourself to play with your hair. Even though your hair is already at your back,
yes,
you make it a point to fluff up your hair a little bit.
Yeah.
And it drives me and judges insane. Judges don't understand where it came from, who started it, why they started it.
Yeah. Like I said,
it's distracting. Like, they only care to look at your shoulder caps and your ass.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all for your back pose. That's all they care about.
Well, like I said, I can see if you're trying to get your hair set, because when you went around, it was halfway on your shoulder or whatever, and you do a sweep or a fluff. Like, I can understand from that standpoint, but you don't need to
make it a point.
hair commercial fluff it.
Like wave it or move it or whatever,
Yeah.
shake it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. And it's just my personal preference too, because it's so distracting.
Yeah.
Because that's all I see.
You can have that in like almost any division, where if you're doing something that is over distracting, like you're gonna take away from your physique, and then that's what the judge is gonna look at, and they're not even gonna, you're not gonna be the hey, that was the one with the really nice shoulders. You're gonna be like, that was the one with the weird sparkly shoes.
Yeah.
Speaking of sparkly shoes, you don't want super over the top blingy either.
Talking from experience, I have them.
Yeah.
And the jewels fall off. And I wish I never got them, but I'm not going to spend $100 on a new pair, so I'm going to be stuck with them until the day that I quit competing.
Or they die.
Yeah, or they die. So Sadie is right. Do not get blingy heels. That's
almost what's at the judge's eye level too. And it, again, coming back to it, can be very distracting. They're looking at your sparkly ass shoes rather than the rest of your physique.
Because it's reflecting off the light and making it shiny.
Yes. And like mine do have a little bit of kind of like the bedazzling or whatever. But they're definitely not. They're not over the top. They're just kind of your standard competing heel.
Yeah.
Same with like jewelry, stuff like that. Like a little bit goes a long ways. I
no
think.
necklaces, no anklets. You can have bracelets and rings, earrings. I mean, I don't wear anything. I think it's also distracting because it shines off the light.
And I think it depends on what division you're in too. Again, if we had Duncan here, she can speak more on the bikini, because that is a little bit more, like we've talked about before, it's more of like your muscle pageanty. And I think some of that stuff matters more in that division.
Maybe at the pro level.
Yeah.
NPC, no. They just want to see your physique.
Yeah. So I think, again, kind of the national pro level, those higher, more competitive, I think maybe that comes down into more of like the whole package of it for bikini. My limited
model,
understanding of it, yes. In our division is more like the figure, women's physique, stuff like that. I think it matters Less?
Yeah.
Because you don't wear really anything. I wear
I wear my wedding
your
ring.
wedding
That's
ring.
it.
Yep. I was like, I wear my wedding ring, and then I've got just a little small bracelet. And then depending on how I have my hair will depend on what earrings I do or don't have in.
You're looking at my earrings.
Yeah.
I don't.
So-
I don't get all blingy. It's too much. I mean, that's just my personality, though. I rock black lipstick.
Yeah.
At it.
Speaking of lipstick, makeup, stuff like that, you do not have to match your eye color to your suit. You don't want to look like a clown.
Yeah, I wouldn't even recommend matching your suit, honestly. I see it all the time because, like, I'm going to go back to bikini, and I don't mean to pick on bikini all the time, but bikini is known for blue suits and red suits.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two colors that are
Well,
huge in bikini.
Well, I think it matches a lot of the, like, popular hair colors.
Yeah.
In those divisions.
Yes. And when you're rocking blue eyeshadow, I'm sorry, I think of old ladies back in the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
And red eyeshadow, you have to be really good at doing red eyeshadow, otherwise it's going to look like crap.
Really bad.
Yeah.
I know my first show, my first suit was like a, I found a different suit for the next ones. It was like a stormy, like Caribbean sea color. And I had my girl Shelby do my makeup, and she just very, very lightly matched my eyeshadow, but it was more like even on my eyelid. Like it wasn't even really on like the top parts of your eyes. So you really couldn't tell, and it was a very like
Subtle.
light, very subtle. It was not over the top, and it did blend very well. Like it wasn't like the clown. So I've seen that. Like I think if you're going to do it very subtle. Do not make it over the top, because like, you know, like you were just saying, like you don't want to look like a clown up there. And stage makeup is a lot different than regular makeup.
Yeah.
So you have to take that into account too. But moving forward, I more than likely, this is what I did the last show, is I'll do more of like kind of a glammed up, just neutral tones. That just kind of just is a nice, almost like a glammed up wedding day.
Yeah.
It's kind of, oh my god, my foot just cramped. Sorry.
I literally thought there was like a spider or a snake in here.
My arch cramped.
I thought you got bit by something.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, you want a nice glam wedding day without an arch cramp.
Which you might get. I actually had to massage someone's feet this year because,
man.
yeah, she was very, very dehydrated. And she was bikini. I'm like, you need salt and water.
Yeah.
I don't care what your coach says. You're gonna listen to me.
It's not worth dropping.
No. And I'm just gonna have my black eyeshadow and black lipstick like I usually do, because that's just me.
Another thing we talked about off air, when we were kind of talking about this discussion or this topic, is props. Huh? Don't use props.
For NPC. Yes.
In my opinion, I just don't. This is a bodybuilding show. This is my blunt opinion. I don't care what federation, what organization, what division. I don't care. Don't have a prop. You don't need a prop. It's not this kind of show. I think
I'm gonna have to rebuttal on that one.
Okay, and I've never done anything other than NPC.
Yeah. So
but
NGA, they have bikini model. You have to have props.
See, and
so that goes back to reading the
weird.
rules, because I am technically an NGA bikini model pro, along with a bikini pro as well. Ouch. So this I know, and like I said, that goes back to reading the rules. You have to know the rules for each organization.
Yeah.
Because NPC is 1,000 times different than OCB, NGA, NANBF, all those other organizations. Read the rules.
Yeah, in my opinion, uneducated as it is, I think fitness for their like actual fitness finals routine, I think that's really the only time you should have like even a resemblance of a prop. Otherwise, and even in then, I don't compete in fitness. I don't know a lot of the rules, but like a lot of times I just don't see the need for it. Their costumes are sick. I understand the costume part of the fitness part for sure, absolutely. They put a lot of work into those, especially when they make them themselves. Those are pretty cool. But as far as other stuff, like I don't know, I don't see the need for a prop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a need for a prop either, but... And I don't know the rules on fitness either because I don't compete in fitness. I can't do the flippy dippy doodads, and I cannot do a one-handed push-up or all that other jazz. That I applaud them, but it might be...
I don't know if they have to or not. I know some of them in the higher...
A mandatory... Yeah, I don't know if it's a mandatory thing to have a prop or not. I'm not sure.
Sunglasses, glasses, stuff like that. If you need glasses to see and you don't have contacts...
Please wear them.
Please wear them. If you
I don't know why I get asked that all the time. I have so many people backstage...
Go if they're blind, absolutely.
Yeah. They're like, can I wear my glasses? Is it gonna do anything, like, reflective? I'm like, please wear your glass. I want you to see on stage. So you can see.
Yeah.
Now, sunglasses, that should just be an automatic... Duh.
Yeah.
You don't wear flipping sunglasses on stage.
No.
Unless if you're blind... I mean, hey, if you're a blind competitor, cool. I mean, I'll fucking walk you on stage.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's a different story.
Yeah.
But if you can see, no sunglasses. Absolutely not.
Even glasses, like I think if you can wear contacts or get away with not wearing glasses, I don't know. I think picture wise, I think it looks better without them. If you can get away with it. If you're super blind and you don't wear contacts, yeah, like you said, please God, wear your glasses.
Well, I mean, I think Steven does a really good job on the photos and the glares and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever heard him say any issues with glares on glasses or anything. Yeah,
because I wear glasses and contacts, and I just wear contacts on my show day.
Just one less thing to worry about. Yeah. Taking on and off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but please wear glasses. If you're blind...
wear them.
Please wear them.
I'm trying to think. Some other quick little tidbits.
I feel like there was one other thing that I wanted to bring up with the women.
Nail polish color, stuff like that really doesn't matter.
No, you don't even need to get your nails done.
No.
They're not going to dock you for that. But I mean, I get my nails done.
Yeah, I get mine too. It's just part of like the fun, glam part of it. But yeah, it's definitely not...
Essentially, you do not need any jewelry. You don't need any makeup. You don't need your nails done. None of that. It's not mandated. It's not mandatory in any division. It's just extra.
Yeah. I think it does bring a better presented package end of the day, but you're not going to get doctor points on it.
No.
I don't think. Again, but kind of going back to bikini, though, I think some of that does. I wish we had Duncan here to speak more on like bikini, especially like the pro level and stuff with bikini, because I want to say some of that does matter for that. Just
the regional level doesn't.
Yeah, but at the lower
pro
levels,
level. Now I can't speak on pro level.
Yeah,
I'm not for sure. I don't know the pro rules because I'm not a pro.
Yeah. But again, it's just part of it. Like you spend a lot of time and effort. Why would you go out there and look your best? So feel good about yourself, and if that means putting on some makeup, and
absolutely,
by all means.
I'm not a big jewelry person.
Yeah.
I've done it in the past and I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. I don't like things on my wrist. It bothers me. So I'm like, screw it. I don't need it. I don't want it. It's not my thing.
See, I usually have a watch, so I have my a bracelet on there. Yeah. Just because it just feels weird without. It freaks me out a little bit, and I feel naked.
I know. I hardly ever wear my wedding ring, and when I actually do wear it, I'm like, oh, that shit. I get it. That's
especially
weird.
Because I have mine tattooed on there too, and because this sounds awful, but like I'll forget mine frequently, especially if I go from like wearing like my Kalo to my like real nice one, and then I'll go back to like for like an event or something, and I'll take my nice one off, like I'll forget to put my Kalo on, and I'm like, oh, that's why it's tattooed on me. Like it's
yep. Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's on there. Tattoo stuff like that, I think we talked about before. Realistically, doesn't really matter. I think you can get some that, yeah, it's probably going to take away showing some of the detail, but at the end of the day, like, if you like your tattoos, get tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, I have a massive back piece, you have massive pieces.
They're not going to dock you on that.
No.
I will say, if there are racist, offensive tattoos, you should probably get
Yep.
them covered up. We have
Yep.
had a couple competitors have white pride tattooed on
Yeah, don't do that. It's
their
so cringe.
back or chest,
Yeah.
or white privilege or something like that.
Anything offensive probably just
Nazi
averts
symbols.
from it. Yeah.
I mean, cover that up, because we do have quite a few black judges.
Yeah.
Not just our our Midwest area, but I mean, there's a lot of color. There's a lot of diversity within bodybuilding. I mean, you can be racist all you want. I don't care. Just don't bring any problems to the shows.
Yes, it's not the place for political whatever.
No.
It's just not. Everyone's there to have fun and enjoy themselves and present the hard work. Everyone there worked really, really hard, and it's there to be like the best day for them.
Yeah.
So it just needs to be everyone's best day.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll come for you if you're acting like a dickhead backstage.
It's just not worth it. Be
Yeah,
nice. Be nice to people.
Yeah. Don't make me bring out the bear. Don't make me do that, please.
Just don't be offensive. Don't be mad.
Yeah.
If you lose, you lose. And that's another thing too, is if you don't place the way you think you should place, being on stage and ruining someone else's moment is not the time to make a big scene. Don't be that person. Speak to the judges or whatever, the promoter, whoever, at a later date. But don't ruin the rest of the day for everyone else. And there's families and there's kids, and it's just don't be like that. You can be mad and upset all you want. It's just on stage, it's not the time or place. So, and just because you're not on the stage doesn't mean people can't see or hear you. They definitely can.
It's a tight area backstage.
Yes.
I can hear everything.
Yeah, people in the crowd can see and hear you whether you're on the stage or not.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that.
If you can see them, they can see you.
Mm-hmm. Which is another thing to keep in mind too. Like when you're getting ready to go on stage, the judges can see you, and a lot of the times they are looking towards the stairs. They are looking on the sidelines. They are watching you the entire time. So keep your gut tight.
Yeah.
Keep things sucked in until you're back in your room. Then let your gut out a little bit. But
like Jack would say, keep it tight, keep it right.
Yep.
And he preaches that at every show.
Yep.
If you can see the judges, they can see you, and they are looking at you.
Yes, exactly. But with judges, is there anything else that you feel like keeps coming up, that's brought up behind the scenes, judge-wise, that we haven't talked about, or?
I think men's physique is like the biggest one, because I had
improper posing.
Yeah, I had to demonstrate what men's physique needs to do at this last show.
Tans, make sure your tan is good. If you feel like your tan is not right, let them know. They will fix it. They will help you. If you're not glued or glazed or something happens or you get a little, pee-pee splash, let them know. Like, they'll fix you. Don't go on stage like that.
Yeah.
They will fix you. It's not a big deal. It happens to literally everyone.
And I can't speak for all shows, but our shows, the Expediters, do look you over. I'm honestly checking for balls. To be quite honest with you.
They slip!
And I'm not kidding. Before every guy goes on stage, except for men's physique, of course, I really hope your balls are not showing when you're wearing board shorts.
Board shorts.
If they are, you might need to get looked at. But classic and men's bodybuilding, I'm looking for balls. Yeah. You would be amazed at the amount of times we have ball slips.
Speaking of balls, it just reminded me. This is just how my brain works.
Squirrel.
And yes, ladies, when you are doing a back pose, do not make it a porn scene. They do not want to see every nook and cranny of your undercarriage. To say
like severely bent over.
Yes, to say it the nicest way I possibly can. You do not need to be bent halfway over so they can see your bits.
As one of the judges would say, because this is
and
actually one.
And they're lower than you, so also like
They don't want to see out of your mouth.
yes. So don't.
You want your stance to be shoulder width apart. You do want your low back to be, well, your butt is like a puppet. You want your butt up so that your hamstrings stay nice and tight, glutes flexed, and you want to be upright. If you are at all bent over at all, you are not properly posing for fit model, bikini, and wellness. You should be upright. You should not be bent over, even at the slightest.
Even some figure, like I've seen some figure girls that they'll bend and not bring their chest up high, and you're just
Really?
and you're just well trying to get and like you're gonna be like trying to get in that, and they'll just get stuck here rather than. I wish you guys could see. Like instead of making your back a C,
Upright.
they'll just leave it as an L. I've seen that.
What? An L?
So, you like so you're in your back pose. You know what I mean? Like you want to bring your back weight, chest up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so you
Arch
can come back.
chest
Yeah.
up.
I've seen girls where they don't do that, and they'll just be bent.
Flat back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just in that, like don't. And again, the judges are below you. The whole crowd is below you. So the more you bend, and not arch back up.
And that's why it's imperative to video record yourself with your phone on the floor. Because that's judge's eye level right there.
Yeah.
You don't want it on a tripod to get the best angles, because guess what? Those best angles are not the best angles on show. On show day. Because that's not where the judges are looking.
Yes. Also, speaking of angles, real quick, when you're on the line, if you're towards the ends a little bit, make sure you are angling just slightly towards the judges so that you are squared on with them.
Always face the head judge.
Yeah.
You should always be posing for the head judge and the head judge only.
Which tends to be when you're at, if you're on one of the ends, it tends to be at just a little bit of an angle, so you're not posing straight towards the crowd. Like Ash said, you want to be posed a little bit towards that front, our head judge.
If I'm on the end, I am directly square with the head judge.
Yeah.
No matter where I'm
so
at
just,
in the lineup, you face the head judge.
Yeah, so just something to be aware of. I don't think a lot of people think about that or realize that. So just, kind of fun tip for that, for angles. But otherwise, I think that's kind of all that's recently come up. Like we said, I mean, it's always evolving, it's always changing, so I'm sure at some point we'll have another update. It'll be nice, too, when we can get Duncan here. She can speak a little bit more, like, some of the bikini stuff. And some of the stuff, like, the higher levels.
Yeah, the pro level.
Yeah, because it is different.
I know nothing about the pro level.
It is just a little bit different. It's just a different caliber. Yet. So, with that, I guess kind of slightly more organized second half.
Yeah.
Slightly more. A little bit spooky. If you guys have, we kind of talked about this last time, if you guys have any, like, spooky book recs or movies, haunted houses, stuff like that, or...
We got a whole month of spooky stuff.
Yeah. Pumpkin patches, all that type of stuff. Let us know. Especially movies, we're always down for a new scary movie. Or what's your guys' favorite scary
What's
movie?
your favorite scary movie? You're not getting my reference at all.
No, I'm not. Dude, 2.5 brain cells. I'm sorry. I am horny.
You're not understanding my movie reference? What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, is it from Scream?
There you go. Oh my gosh, girl. You were about to be docked a point from the friend system.
Well, I knew it sounded vaguely familiar. I'm like, my brain will get there. Just give her some time, all right? She needs a minute.
Oh, God.
Anyway, yes. What's your guys' favorite scary movie? Favorite thing to do during the fall? My child's out there yelling at me about something. I have no idea what. She's been feral and free range this whole time, so I'm only... Yeah. The basement's not going to be great. I mean, it can't be worse than it was. That's a lie. It can. It absolutely can.
I was about to say, you should...
I underestimate her. But, alright. Well, yes. Hopefully, we might have Dunga for next one. We might not. She is hot and heavy in school right now.
Very busy. Very, very busy.
So, We wish her all the good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Good vibes coming her way.
Yeah. We have a show coming up here very soon. And let's see, Omaha was supposed to be next week, I think.
Because that one's canceled.
Yep, that one canceled.
There's an Arkansas one, maybe? Yeah.
Arkansas will be the next one.
Right around.
Second to last week. I think it's the 23rd.
And then there's another one by Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, so we got
and
Arkansas.
The Olympia's coming up.
Yep, in
12
3
days.
weeks.
Yeah.
So Arkansas, and then Des Moines. November 1st is... No, that's Des Moines. And then a couple weeks later is Kansas City, our big Kansas City show.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in Illinois, Chris and I, vendoring at the Winter Classic.
I don't ever want to compete again in the winter.
You will never see me competing in the
fall
or
man.
winter.
All right. I am being summoned. Nelson, shoot, you're going to be late to your next appointment.
I'll be alright. Still live.
Still live.
I'll live.
Anyway, thank you guys for powering through this twisty, turny squirrel episode. Hope you guys learned some stuff, though, in that second half, some do's and don'ts. If you guys ever have questions, like we've always said, like, never hesitate to reach out and ask us. Or if there's stuff that you guys see, or like, hey, is this okay? Or I've seen people doing this, or what's your thoughts? Ask us. Chances are, if we don't know, we might know someone who does know. Between the three of us, we've got quite a few connections in the industry and experience and people we can also reach out to. So never hesitate to reach out to us. If not, we'll link you guys up with someone else. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
But, all right, on to the rest of our day. Spooky season. Boop, boop.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys. So I was going to say see you in the next one, but we'll talk to you in the next one. We'll talk at you in the next one.
We'll ramble at the next one.
Yes. All right, thank you guys. Tune in, subscribe, follow along, all that fun stuff. Catch you next time.